Hi friends, my name is Haley Comet and welcome to my Cosmic Corner of the internet where we discuss all things astrology. And today, North Node in the 11th house, South Node in the 5th house, how understanding this placement within you or loved one's natal chart can unlock where the chart holder has gifts, talents, natural abilities, and which arenas of life this individual came to understand deeper. In this video, I'm going to unlock how the South Node in the 5th house can indicate a lot of your strengths, and the North Node 11th house can indicate where you can find the greatest growth. Before I dive in though, if at any point in this video you gain any bit of clarity or knowledge or a smile, or you feel seen or you feel heard, if you wouldn't mind, drop a like, leave a comment. It is truly what makes me light up, and I love doing this, and getting that feedback really helps me continue to keep these videos coming every single Friday, Venus Day. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So if you're confused, you're like, wait, I clicked North Node 11th house, why is she talking about the 5th house? Basically, if you have North Node in 11th house, South Node is always directly opposing it. So before we can understand where you're going, which is North Node, we need to understand where you've been, which is South Node. Throughout the course of this video, as well as in the entirety of my North Node series, I do speak of South Node as where you've had past life experiences, because I think that's where the kind of natural innate abilities that are given by the South Node can be explained. That's something that's resonating with me. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can sub it in with like early in life or just even like God-given natural abilities. So for you with South Node in the 5th house, you are someone who loves the flair of the dramatic. You have main character syndrome. You're someone who could be very, very creative and really, really desire a lot of depth from life. You like feeling emotions to the maximum. You like falling in love multiple times. You might really, really enjoy sensuality. You may still be in contact or in touch with the inner child within you. While everyone else is growing up, you could be someone who retains that just childlike excitement and lust for life. You are someone who pretty naturally balances your need for, handling, adulting, all of those things, with wanting to play, wanting to not lose out on that childlike wonder even as we grow older. You are someone who infuses every situation with fun and this just high degree of aliveness. You also could be very, very creative and self-expressive due to the depth of emotions that you feel. It's like, when you think of 5th house, it's like drama, it's like theater, right? And these individuals do tend to be highly creative, but it's not like they're just creative the moment that they sit down on a paper. Like people who live very creative lives, they are that way because their world is so dramatic with so many like ups and downs that they kind of alchemize that into art. And you can absolutely be one of those people. So definitely appreciate these natural abilities. Appreciate your natural love for fun, your natural in touchness with either your own inner child or your natural connection with children. Appreciate your love for love and romance and sensuality. Embrace this kind of like desire to live and to squeeze every drop out of life for yourself. Appreciate that. But know that your assignment in this lifetime is something different. It can indicate that you were someone in past lives who had a more self-contained reality, and that your world was mostly about you having fun, you expressing yourself, you falling in love, you squeezing all this richness out of life. And there wasn't really a legacy that you left in regards to other people. Like, you do have this lust for life, and it's such a beautiful facet, but it could have been in past lives that you were a little bit hedonistic, or you really, really loved to party, and you weren't really able to achieve the dreams that you wanted because there was such a desire for living in the moment, in the here and now, indulging in play, indulging in fun. And this lifetime is about something different. So with North Node in the 11th house, your soul's journey will involve leaving a legacy for other people beyond yourself. And one way that I've seen this commonly manifest is, because it's not that we need to release the South Node, I see this all the time on TikTok, is this, this thought that we need to like release the South Node to dive into the North Node. And I think we need to appreciate and balance it. And how I've seen this placement manifest quite often is that they balance the creativity with the 5th house, but they kind of use that creativity for a bigger purpose. Anything that you do just for yourself in this lifetime might not work out as well, because North Node in 11th house is trying to push you to connect, collaborate, and to work with other people to a broader scale. So though you are someone who maybe could just paint for hours and you don't need anyone to see it, it's not a lifetime where your gifts are just about making you happy and pleasing yourself. You've had lifetimes that before. Now it's about learning how your unique attributes and abilities can contribute to humanity as a whole. Don't be overwhelmed. It can definitely vary in how this takes place. So expand groups. So if you're someone where you're like, I'd rather do my own thing and no one understands me, this lifetime is about learning to, yes, appreciate your natural abilities, because there's no one on this planet like you. But begin to connect with other like-minded individuals who also, have their own unique spark, their own authentic flair, and perhaps you as a group can accomplish more than just you on your own can. So lean into group activities. And North Node is never where you're comfortable. So if you're someone who's like, I've never had a friendship group, I've never been a part of a club that I really connected with, good. This is your assignment in this lifetime, is to get out of your comfort zone and to find a group of like-minded individuals, and furthermore, perhaps even take a leadership position within it. And it really takes an audit with this North-South Node placement of what your natural attributes are, because 5th house is self-expression, and bringing it into the 11th house, it's about being able to magnify your natural abilities to help a larger cause that is bigger than just yourself. And groups are one avenue for that to take place. Other avenues can be altruism. So giving, let's say you are so gifted at singing, like doing, singing drives to raise money for a cause that you're really passionate about, and becoming a leader, organizing individuals, getting people together in order to make it not just you singing and raising all this money, but perhaps finding other singers and then making it a gigantic thing. It's not just about doing things on your own. It's about collaborating with other people to a broader scheme and thinking really big with your life. Like, you came here to make a difference, to make a legacy, extends beyond yourself, and to use your gifts to make that happen. So support your humanitarian desires. Notice what you feel so drawn to and so connected to. Like, what cause is just like, if I can do one thing in this lifetime, I want to make sure no one went through, the foster care system that I went through as a youth, or I want to make sure that no fish chokes in the plastic rings while they're swimming in the ocean. The cause is going to differ, but I would really question, because you are such a passionate, full of life individual, really question, like, what lights you up? What makes you feel so motivated that you're like, okay, if I can accomplish one thing in my lifetime that's bigger than myself, it would be this cause. And follow that, because your purpose will be found in the pursuit of it. So connect with like-minded groups of individuals who are lit up at the same thing that you are, because honestly, you are just one person, and you can be so much more effective when you band together with people to a larger scale. North Node is also hopes and dreams for the future. And with North Node in 11th house, you are meant to dream big in this lifetime. With South Node in the 5th house, it's like this kind of zest and joy in just the everyday, and definitely appreciate that, because that is such a gift. But you're meant to want things in this lifetime. You're meant to desire, you're meant to chase after things. This is a sort of lifetime where you're constantly wanting to expand and grow and up level, because you are truly here to do something bigger that affects people beyond yourself. So if you just kind of stay in your day-to-day and just like enjoy the food that you eat and the person that you're in love with, you won't really get that opportunity to do the big things that you're going to be doing, that, desire kind of sets you on your journey to find that path. 5th house is romance. And I'm not saying that this lifetime is not about romance. I just don't want you to get involved in drama. Like, you're thinking big scale, right? And you could have had past lifetimes where you're so caught up in, romantic drama and who's dating who and this is happening, that you kind of didn't get the opportunity to fight for the causes that you're passionate about, to go after those big dreams, that business you wanted to start that's going to change the world. Like, being so busy with the minutia and the drama and he said, she said, that you weren't able to kind of surpass that, think bigger. Definitely appreciate your romantic flair for life and, the flirt that you are. but just try not to get, try not to get trapped there. Try not to make it the center of your life. Try not to get caught up in drama. Appreciate your creativity, but think bigger with it. So rather than just being like, I'm a good artist and I like to do it in my own room, like, can you, be an artist who creates depictions of like the social causes that just ring really true to you and are true to your heart? Like, think bigger. Think how you can make an impact. Think how you can connect and collaborate with others. 11th house is also wide audiences. You could have, a lot of success on the internet or anything that involves reaching a lot of people, because you're meant to reach a lot of people. Your voice is meant to be magnified. Your talents are meant to be magnified. So follow your passion, follow what lights you up, because your purpose is embedded there, and your purpose involves impacting many lives, which is quite exciting if you ask me. Friends, if you got any value at any point in this video, if you could drop a like, perhaps a comment, let me know what sign your North Node 11th house is. My IG is at Haley Comet Astrology. I post a weekly IGTV called Magic Monday, which takes you through the week ahead with daily astrology, how you can lean in, always under 10 minutes. I also recently got a TikTok and I've been having a lot of fun on it. So if you want to follow me there, it's also at Haley Comet Astrology. And I hope you have the most beautiful week. Drink lots of water and stay cosmic.